In this tutorial we'll have a quick look at how to bring up the classes that you teach and take their register. So now you've successfully logged into the Sims app on your iPad. If we look into the blue bar towards the top of the screen, you can see I have my form grouping classes for that day only. That's what the Sims app will display. If you want to look at a whole timetable, you'd have to go through the application on your laptop or through a web application. So if I click on a class that I want to register, the app will take just a moment and then we'll bring up the entire class, and over the first few moments of logging in, photos will start to pop up of the students as well. I can click between classes to move to any class that day. So here's my Year 11 Media class, and I can change the display. If you look to the right hand side above the register area where the lines are, if I click on that it will go into list view, which I prefer personally. And then if you look to the left, so above the top student on the left hand side, there's another menu with the 3 lines and the dots. If I tap on there, it opens up the actions list. The most common one that we're going to want to use is attendance, so I'll tap on that. And if you give the iPad a moment, you can see that we have the message at the top, not assigned, present or absent. Now, essentially what you need to do is click on the present tab to the left, and then every student I now click on will be marked as present. If I don't click on them, when I submit, it will be submitted as absent. So I can quickly go through. Tapping on those students as I call their names. I may need to scroll up. Who were present. In this case I've left one student. And then when I click on save, and the students will be assigned the correct data. Now if you have a student who comes in late, I can click on that absent student, click on the late tab in the left hand menu. We'll mark them as present, and then I'm given this tap for a drop down menu number of minutes late that someone is. Now that person wasn't late, so I click on cancel. You click on save and that would go through. And there we have it. So now I can cancel out of there because that's up to date. That's my normal class view that I can see now that doesn't show whether people are attending or not. If I want to go back to another class, I can do it any time. And that will allow me to again go on to attendance. And you'll notice when I go into the attendance module, once it's signed in, it gives me the register from earlier, who was present, who was absent, and who was late for that particular lesson. And that's how we mark a register. You can use the code area as well by clicking student and entering code, and again you'll be given a drop down menu if you want to enter a specific register code. And that's that.